We're welcoming a pair of Range Rover Sports into our collection today, a lovely pair at that, with some distinct differences between them based on personal preference and of course budget, as always. In both occasions though, they represent a huge saving on price, that's for sure, over what these vehicles were when new. In the case of this exact car, it's actually one of our favourite colour choices as well. More so, a colour choice which typically you'll find on a Jaguar, but certainly appropriate to a Range Rover Sport as well, that being British Racing Green with a full heated ebony leather interior. It is of course a facelift generation from 2017 in particular, and being a Range Rover Sport HSE, it is very well equipped, that's for sure. And much like the follow-up vehicle as well, which we'll be talking about very soon, it also has by far the most in-demand engine for a Range Rover Sport in our collection, the 3-litre SD V6. That's a 300 horsepower V6 with 700 newton meters of torque, so definitely plenty of pulling power, that's for sure, and we'll actually come back to the point of towing as well when it comes to the goodies and optional extras on this particular machine. But of course, part of the reason why people love these so much is because you can genuinely use them every day. It's not one of those luxury cars where it has to be for special occasions or weekends. You can legitimately use these as grocery getters, school run cars, certainly long distance commuters or even holiday vehicles, because they can average up around 40 miles per gallon and even higher, as high as 44 on the motorway. This one, of course, being a 2017 as well, has another lovely little cherry on the cake, which is road tax, especially for a 4x4. Putting Range Rovers and good road tax in the same sentence probably isn't the kind of connection you'd be expecting to make today, but at £195 a year to tax, it actually undercuts even some significantly smaller cars. And when you pair that with the fact that what was up around a £60,000 car when new in 2017 is in the case of this exact 88,000 mile vehicle, so hardly anything crazy when it comes to its history, is under £18,000. As we said, a massive saving on price, and of course, as always, that does still have the option of low deposit financing as well. Now, further to its history, of course, these are fantastic long distance cars, which is why so many have very, very high mileage. Again, 88,000 being a drop in the bucket compared to what these are capable of, but with its outstanding history portfolio, including, of course, main agent servicing in particular, and most recently in October of 2025, including a diff service and MOT at the same time, it's the kind of car which has already served extremely well and will doubtless continue to do so. As we always like to say though, it is at the end of the day a Range Rover Sport, so you have to talk about the goodies. That's really what you're there for with a luxury 4x4. It's fantastic to have practicality and great fuel economy and great road tax, but really all of those are the icing on the cake, or the cherry on the cake, depending on how you want to refer to it as. What you really want to know is what kind of spec sheet does this car have? Well, as we mentioned, it does have of course heated leather, along with a panoramic roof and electric blind, dual view touchscreen technology with front and rear parking sensors and reverse parking camera, multiple 12-volt power points with Bluetooth, premium navigation. It's electronic tow prepped, incidentally as well, to go back to the point of being a holiday car. It has USB interface as well for music, etc., as well as an 8-speaker sound system, cruise control, as you would assume, that power opening and closing tailgate, xenon headlights with LED day runners and LED lights on the rear, also dual zone climate control, adaptive dynamics, 4-corner air suspension, and of course, to go back to the point of being a family 4x4, it does of course have ISOFIX prepped seats as well. If then you have already been on the market for a Range Rover, or perhaps more specifically one of these Range Rover Sports, and for this kind of price range you can certainly understand why so many people would be, then we don't think in this choice of colour it's going to stick around for very long at all. So of course, if you would like to reach out regarding it, you could send us an email to the address shown here on screen, or alternately give us a call on 01749 871155, or of course on our mobile number of 07482 267 439.